Hey, welcome back to my channel. So excited to be talking about these three films that were at the Sundance Film Festival. So let's just start with the first film, my favorite film from the festival, I think. I'm pretty sure it is After Yang. This is, if you've been watching my videos, you will know that this has been one of my most anticipated movies for like years now. And yeah, I just can't believe I got to see it. This film stars Colin Farrell, Jodie Turner-Smith, Justin H. Min, and Haley Lou Richardson, who was also in Kogonada's first film, Columbus, which if you have not seen that film, go and see that film. It is beautiful and amazing. So with this cast and this director, I was so excited, and this film actually exceeded my expectations. It is just one of the most beautiful, most profound, gorgeous, stunning movies I've seen in such a long time. It is just honestly, like, when it hits you, and it just made me feel so many things. Basically, the story involves two people, Colin's character and Jodie's character, who are husband and wife, and they adopt a young Chinese girl. And because they want her to sort of know more about her Chinese heritage, this is in the near future, so they get a techno sapien, a sort of AI, to sort of act as like her guide, as well as like her pseudo brother. And so this becomes this new kind of family. The AI, which is called Yang basically becomes more than just like a guide. He is sort of like a brother and a son, and he really just becomes part of this family. And when Jodie's character Kyra and Colin's character Jake sort of get lost in their own worlds, and there's sort of like this lack of intimacy in their relationship, like there's all these different things happening, and they sort of lose sight of their family slowly as we move throughout the film because of something kind of tragic that happens. There's a problem with Yang, and Jake needs to sort of fix him for his daughter. He also goes on this journey where he discovers all these different things about humanity, about what it means to be family, to love, to lose, to grieve. There's just so many different themes within this film, so many different thematic moments, and each different thing is just as beautiful as the next thing. It is such a sort of smart and brilliant, cohesive take on what it means to be human, what it means to not be human, what it means to love and be loved and lose someone, and like all these different things. And it's just such a beautiful film. So the film actually finally has a release date, which is around March of this year. So definitely make sure that you see After Yang. It is such a beautiful film, and so many different things that you can unpack the more that you watch. So I'm very excited to rewatch it. The next film is Am I Okay? Another film that I was so excited to see. And yeah, I just love this film. It's a great film. It stars Dakota Johnson and Sonoya Mitsuno, two actresses that I've been a fan of for a very long time. And to see them together is just really sweet, to see them as best friends. I really loved how much of the film is just about their friendship, and it's really sweet. And of course, along with that, Lucy's character, played by Dakota Johnson, is going through her own internal journey and struggle of discovering her sexuality, discovering who she is, as well as whether she feels like she might be in love with her best friend. So there's all these different things going on, and it is just such a sweet little film. Definitely a comfort watch for me. I've already seen it like twice now. Would highly recommend that you see it. And my last film, The Worst Person in the World, one of the best films of 2021 as well as 2022, depending on where you live. This is a film directed by one of my all-time favorite directors, Joachim, who made films like Thelma, Oslo, 31st August, just really great films. This film stars Renate Reinsve in a incredible star-making turn. Like, this is really her movie, and she gets to show like her range, how incredible she is, which she is, and it's just a really beautiful film about figuring yourself out even when you're in your 30s, even when you haven't really done everything that you wanted to do. You're still figuring out who you are, what you want out of life, even when you've moved past your 20s. There's always like more things to learn about yourself, and it's sort of very similar to Am I Okay in that way. These films about these women in their 30s who are still kind of figuring themselves out, which I really loved. I definitely think this film will be nominated for an Oscar, at the very least for foreign language. I would love to see it get a screenplay nomination, original screenplay nomination, because it is just a really great script, an absolute masterwork, like such a brilliant film from start to finish, and with the most amazing performances from everyone, but especially from Renata, as well as Anders Danielsen Lee, who has worked with Joachim before. Yeah, that was my review of these films from Sundance. Which films are you excited to see? Let me know. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. We are on our way to 200 subs, so that is very cool. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.